Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good morning. December 27th, 2022. December 27, 2022. And we'll now take this opportunity again one more time for wishing all a Merry Christmas. You know, I hope say some people them where they suffer and struggle and forget to take small thing for eat and all of that stuff. Then they by God in power next year Christmas and future Christmas then go be better than this one. We want to see so. We want follow una know say we understand. We with una, we pray with una, we remember una. Yeah, times are very difficult. Things are very difficult. But everything will fall in place. To prayer no more. They change them on action. They change them, and I make within now we talk. We come with the advocate, we speak on the issues, then we talk on the issues that really affect our lives. Now, because now action, now need change society. You know, not to just pray. Because Africa, the mentality of Africans, when you look across the world, now Africa in the pray pass all side, and they church them boku pass anything, Moscow and boku, but development not the all we life. Now so no more, the same no more. But anyways, as a lot of people, you know, there's a lot of things to discuss, and but we want to say, you know, special kudos to the mayor Ivona Kisoya. We interview at BBC, we listen them, and that is a serious, you know, a leader in our society. When you listen to people where they talk and they talk about the truth, you see, the truth now in the last, the truth now in the facts, now in the reality, and the truth now in the save with society, and the truth now in they make people look outside and they say, you know what,
Ibrahim, just before you go to the mayor, like what you talk about the Christmas will be better next year. I don't know if you listen what Odiwe one gentleman. I don't know if it was like a political comedy or whatever, where they talk about say it be the album for make them pay them, so it go take him picking them out for Christmas. They not end up for pay them. Like I think
the guy not comedy because in a teacher. The guy they talking they show a level of frustration and in disappointment. Meaning what he became the expect forget. Imagine in salary as a teacher is now 100,000. Rest as almost 600,000.
Yeah.
That not even Christmas, so all nothing they happy Christmas they can help parents and they spend.
Yeah.
So how they are they? So even that money now we not get. We have say okay, one time per year like I'm beginning for na restaurants or go care them go. You see, you not get. Then they move to disappointed. If they talk out of frustration, you know. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it just to make people aware. We are aware of things and when they go anything we come that we radar, you know, and this is what we've been saying. So a lot of people are not deserve. Imagine they pay 1.1 million. Where I think I listened to someone come out a few days ago where they talk about like, you know, the way they pay people and the living wage, you know, which is good, very good. And the fact that if you cannot increase people in salary, like the cost of living, that's two options you get. If things say they go up, the two options, you increase their salary or you reduce the cost of living. But as long as people are living wage get for them within the cost of living in the country.
Absolutely.
It's possible to make how you go pay teacher 1.1 million. Now the guy the one just treats him picking them for Christmas. And they tell you, Ibrahim, if that money they for don't come, if you don't treat them, the picking don't get good life, then I suffer again for the rest of January.
Absolutely. And you know, this time they make when you look at the life expectancy of man in the country is about 45 years old. You don't die. Because then you on a poelat. You know it's like yeah, for like get you picking them, you know, for meet your needs of the picking them, you it's like you failed in life. But I don't feel that way. When I don't feel that way, Papa them across Sierra Leone, Mama them across Sierra Leone, picking them when I say where they listen. When I don't feel that way, the society is endemic. The problem is from the society, the leaders they won't get now we country. For 60-something years, we should not be talking about these kinds of issues anymore. We're not going to set enough for Tanga or things not go difficult, but for let.
Yes, I love that talk, the way you talk. So I love the advice we they give from the beginning, but again, certain small beginner not go able to understand what we talk. So beginner, past they reach certain age before they're able to understand, say, my beer, my papa, and my mama.
Yeah.
You see, this like now, you know, like now this the government, the politicians, and they fail them people like Ibrahim.
Yeah.
Now they fail them. And they listen to like when you talk about Ivona Kisoya so with the Cam branch, when the interviewer they kind of like they ask them say, oh, about the allegation, the wrong allegation or the political allegation where they make against you. Ibrahim, even just that statement get serious ramification that we can't see. You know, I love the advice we say and say, Papa them, Mama them, will not feel frustrated. Not to own the cause them thing, and not to fail on a picking them. Now because we're just victim of like the situation of circumstances in that country.
Absolutely.
Una put una FI, una no say not because let's say you don't go school, not say and say, oh, now because I don't go school, make I fail with them. No, beat yourself. People in the country they are way of land better book. but they're able to live it. As they get money pass, set up these people that will land move.
Absolutely.
So don't feel like they say you destroy your life.
Absolutely. This part of the world, the plumber, the electrician, they're missing at them. Then they make money past the way they will get neckties in the office. But anyways, now opportunities. This goes across every facet in society inside Sierra Leone, every sector. Teachers, nurses, where Sarah tell staff them. And by the way, I heard the minister of information go sit on the radio, say they pay some of the Sierra staff. They want to see some of them wouldn't pay because a lot of them they complain say they not pay them. The minister said they give them 2 months salary for this holiday. Sarah staff they say a lie. So we don't know who that, but today we go get some race. I tell staff that if for can confirm say they receive salary of 2 months from the Minister of Information. That is, because that talk they go on. So across the sector, police, soldier, them all they suffer. Waiting do we have an endemic structure. You see, not only leadership inside Sierra Leone, but even the opposition, they were responsible for them kind of a penny that they suffer from. So now they're part of the process. Because you as an opposition, when you're not effective in your work as opposition, so God and his day, the ruling government, they continue to do the wrong things, make the wrong decisions. What's in happen? It affect the lives of the people. That teacher them for taking in picking them for go out on a special day like a Christmas or the one day when they give glory to God for. When we picking the day now, so Christmas, then go eat all kinds of them for it. Not some money who gets past them, also bless you get past them. They're just systems in place. Leaders them were responsible for them jobs them. Then take them job them very seriously inside the country. Now in the happen. So leaders them like the ruling government, the leaders that are the opposition them, the people out there within opposition were supposed to stand up and speak up on behalf of Una. Now they are the problem that society they make on suffer. So families them, mama, papa, una be on self, man and husband and wives, una be on self. We know say not today my roast and they scatter because of money, poverty. It happen back in this part of the world, except America. Yeah, you're greedy. Not anything are greedy because the woman itself you for go get money for go get.
That's how we talk. So it's very important. Some people and they some politicians they not alone. And then they put Christian money for the picking. They say now expensive for they send for the family there. Then they pull 3,000-4,000 send for the picking for Christmas.
Can you imagine?
No, you get 1 million for let them pay. Imagine, we everything can get to the UFC. We see the kind of money we pull, we see the parking dollar, the pounds, for people and because we not suspect them. Now they will put them to them 10,000 pounds when I enjoy the holiday.
Yes.
That put it and we get 1 million for picking for let go take 1 time per year.
Absolutely. It's a shame. But some people, and these are the things where, if you saw they go inside all the way, I don't even talk about what we really come for talk about today. But these are the things. So one for say, kudos to Mayor Ivana Kisoya. And for that interview, it's a beautiful interview. She made her points very, very clear and everything was succinct. It hit every point, just like I come back. Now the Democracy Summit where Joe Biden be organized 2020 or so, where he talked about the fact that the members of parliament were removed. They're the only person to this day. We don't take the international platform. We mentioned, say, 10 members of parliament were removed. And not only that, but they actually did not hold the elections, but then go back and go use the judiciary for actually put people and select members them we for go sit in their position in the instead of when you remove members of parliament for hold an election. Even like so the only person now APC we take international platform. We talk about that. Then you talk about the leaders of the opposition and everybody within the APC as a political party, from the top rungs all the way down. Nobody no ever take international platform for mention that particular issue there. So for say BBC, not open to everybody. For say BBC, but you go see just talk record and cash box now mark me word interview election the camp can they even get for get interview na BBC. All these 4 years, then guy they not take interview na BBC, but when campaign the can election the camp you get for see them, then go take interview na BBC. Waiting then go talk about their aspirations, then goal, then vision. They don't go talk about what's happen. They don't talk about the corruption where happen. They don't go talk about the killings. They don't go talk about the human rights abuse system. They don't talk about the pains of the people of Sierra Leone. Even then go ask them the question, say what's happening in our country with the fuel crisis, the shortage and all that stuff, then they no go balance the talk. But we want to say kudos to Mayor Ivana Kisoya. She has always been very, very practical. Amidst all the harassment and waiting where they go on in the country, she always don't maintain that sense of, for make sure say it talk about the facts and the reality of what's happening in our country. Where is everybody else? Where is everybody else?
Ibrahim, Ivana Kisoya, he will not get infected. Now in the fact. Imagine for me, like when you talk so the removal of the 10 MPs. Now, in gonna be that Democratic conference, they talk about it, they elaborate on it. This, Ibrahim, when you listen to an interview back yesterday, the same thing. When you talk about the fear thing, this lady, seriously, the difference between most politicians in our country, they do a homework, they do loads of research.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, Ibrahim.
Right.
This is what I've observed with this lady. When this lady they talk about the fear price, they say yes, there has been increases across the world, increase across the world. They say, but they don't get loads of decrease of petrol fuel price in the world, but they reflect in a salon. Ibrahim, forget about that side. When the lady they talk about the PI system, when they pass the parliament, when they talk say it is unconstitutional, they lady things them say, oh, we use the time when the war just done and all that thing. Everyone in 6 minutes, it makes so much sense.
Yes.
In 6 minutes of the interview, it makes so much sense, Ibrahim.
Ibrahim,
like Kale Yumkela. Sorry, come here.
Yeah, no, go ahead, land.
No, where are the Kale Yumkela where say he get international recognition? Your international recognition, USA is talk. It don't reach to BBC, it don't reach to CNN, it don't reach to the VOA, Ibrahim. Where are the cherry cocoa where it be say, like when the thing they happen, the thing them where BBC and the international platform there or media group them, they like to get diverse views them.
Absolutely.
When they get from the government, they let forget from the opposition. Where is Cherry Coco for kind of like go make interview? We for say they guy they are all the bogo business when they make. Now just to the salon people like they talk cards in there, they bongo there, their power stop. Why can't these guys able to access the international platform there, Ibrahim and Comrade?
No, apart from the Cherry Coco stuff, it will be the pieces if you call BBC one time go, able to because works Ibrahim, where do I know the orchestra and governance? So man and do to that episode, then not at them minister the way them probably happen. Then say one time say the no go na business commission say I want see something of national interest. Because works they happen. We there. People selfishly
somebody will ask the question, say, how do you remember when we host Mr. Ojukwu to my colleague Ibrahim and Comrade? He make it clear about how it easy for these guys for able to access the BBC. I think he mentioned that.
Yeah, he mentioned that. But let me tell you something, Ibrahim and Cashbox. You see, when somebody get interest, somebody get focused, the person knows what deeper. Ibrahim, if I actually don't keep card because how many times don't like pan and then the pan and kiss as I will tell you get kissed na court they go ahead. How many times they don't go na AC? How many times don't go na parliament in front of you MP and they go embarrass them for corruption? And they call other chairperson or maybe across the country. Even the Auditor General report been talk say Kenny Mayembona the most corrupt council level actually 9%. But that make you keep quiet. Any opportunity gets. In the talk after that August interview, would the interview for talk? Would see them go talk to na impact at BBC. So what is special about Akisoya? Where then you can not get other former politicians did not get. What is special about them? No effort to make because you wanted to understand exactly what did happen in the country, Ibrahim. When they come for praise somebody, but when somebody do something really important, for the make don't say that woman they consistently. He don't decide for proof, say he get focused, they follow the issues them that they can focus and elaborate on them. And it make the world they pay attention because man then Ibrahim, what you make to the talk, they talk based on what's in the happen. But when they talk in authority, then they position them, it make more effects. It make more effects. Now the way they fire, who say AK they fire, who say AA they fire, na two different things. You take small rifle, you take big gun, na two different effects you get. They want the governance. Whether the way they say they get position, then you can you can angry voice like RPG. Then Cherry Coco, we be saying a leader of opposition, then they represent the problem. Hey boy, Ibrahim, for my ministers, when the former problem, no, when they be say economic crisis, they know they talk up. We get political crisis, they talk up. So maybe don't they don't know the internal affairs. So they just don't know what they say. They're not concerned. All they concerned about how they want to take over governance, how they want for position. How somebody want to flag that? How somebody want to chairperson? This is their concern. But the two again for protect the people when are the greater majority, when are the only say 95% of Sudan they suffer. Now 5% they enjoy. 5% them they enjoy. 95% all they suffer Ibrahim. They don't care because then directly or in it affect them. So what also are they? Like you say, if you can talk in 6 minutes, they all enter fear. We all know from we now are going to go up. And no say don't like for go past this now. Able, una self. You know, that tells you that deliberate action. Right? There's no excuse. There's no excuse when enough for talk. I don't know if you on the phone. I don't know if you get to it.
And the dollars in reception coming in.
Yeah.
Or it's like I say, they come and then loss. It's like I say, the talking at the background.
Does it look like?
Absolutely. It's very disturbing, man. I tell you, comrade. You know, hello?
So Ibrahim, you've been the same thing saying at the background, just because we lost you.
Oh, really? Wow. I don't know what's happening now, but I reached now. Let's see me signal. Wait, when I hold on, turn on.
Right.
Hold on. Okay, I don't turn off my Wi-Fi. Anyway, I'm gonna take some me water and me supplies out of my boot. But anyways, when it gets me now, eh?
When it gets you,
I don't turn on I don't turn off the Wi-Fi. Okay, cool. But yeah, comrade, you know, so going back to that point, and then this segues into what's happening within the APC at a time like this. And comrade, I don't think say a lot of the people in the grassroots don't actually see all the flyers, them, the letters they want to go around. Sorry, all the press releases, them, the letter way. I believe, say, comrade, that is the faction of the Alfred Peter contest. Some of the name was see the boomness. We write to Fisher for letting cause the postponement of the registration, the by-elections, the start for the local level elections, them. Because if we begin today, but they don't push until 2 days for 2 days more. You know, this is why we try for reach out to lawyer Ibrahim Sori, because in times like these, lawyer Ibrahim Sori, we are the chairman of the TIMEC, before able to come and explain to people them easily exactly what's happening within the party, let people understand. You see, this communication we talk about, it will be timely and very effective. The way communication will be effective now, way timely as well. And time like this now, lawyer Ibrahim Sori, at least if we were able to get him, because don't call him, answer, we understand these people are busy and get a meeting him and all that stuff that day. Hopefully go respond to we go come now and get these conversations, because this is the people get a responsibility. What would they do now for open up the eyes of the people? But when it boils down to it, within the APC as a political party, in as much as we don't get into the politics, but APC is, a pivotal player in with democratic society in Sierra Leone. You cannot talk politics, you don't mention APC. And in as much as we don't want to discuss APC directly with everything that is happening, even like Koki they mentioned, say everybody get the democratic right for be voted for or for vote. Everybody gets a right for say they want for contest, for flag bearer, one become president, all of that. Everybody get a right. So not a question nobody. But communication, the problem where they happen within the APC, when you look at it, deep, poor communication is one of the key problems then with the people not they take these fights to the people of the APC as a party. Then they left the cover things say it gets out of hand. Again, the PPRC chairman don't talk about effective participation in democracy. He say not anymore now for tomorrow APC people now pay attention to these things. APC supporters them. The reason why I would specify APC supporters, especially that small 5% within APC where they form that cabal, that class business, that classism within the APC, then they bisect. All man they pick, now with this, now with this. You want to support we now, we're not the together. You want to support we now, where we come back in power, where they put you opposition. That nonsense and that foolishness within the APC, there is no way we can not talk about them because when you go back all the way, when you look at the what's happened inside Sierra Leone, the 1991 brutal rebel war, it all stemmed from Ali Kabada, the explanation with Ngi, now the Mataba and Libya. They say they are tired of oppression and suppression, corruption, all kinds of things, right? This is the same thing that happens. So right now, the same thing what they call the SLPP out on. Say the SLPP, they go and take advantage of people inside Sierra Leone. We see how Mada Bioinse rise to power within the SLPP. Take John Benjamin insecurity got all and kill him, but the same John Benjamin now the advisor to the president. When I see the Sierra Leone all day, una the people when I support us them, especially una that small 5%. When una the give them politicians they had the kind fire where they not deserve forget. Because politicians they be dangerous in Sierra Leone politics without una the supporters them. Where una they go against una your own future. Una picking them, una grand picking and great grand picking their own future. Just because they promise you say, if I come to power, no worry you get direct access to me. If I come to power, you get direct access to me. This is the problem now, Africa. So make people not think properly. If you want to say, okay, Section 13B of the Constitution, make it very clear for say every citizen shall cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism. Your loyalty should lie to the state, not to your section, your ethnic, your tribe, your political party, any other loyalties. We would make them points they are clear. People already understand, but this is what the Constitution say. That in itself, I want you reflect. I want you think to yourself. You already come off for go fight for the politicians there. Some of them even the diaspora, especially around the Europe area, because they I can understand the conditions, the economic hardships, and then part of the world, and it just be say money they live above waters for a lot of una. But I know say the vision is to go back home and we don't forget that political alliance. So I una dinner the diaspora and so they back na salon. So you can imagine if we brother and sister already at the diaspora, where you go feel say don't get small emancipation, don't get small sense of freedom, waiting freedom like and taste like. If them they continue for misbehave like they misbehave, they form them cabal they are within the APC, because don't get me wrong, it's a cut across. Cabal, this class here, class A, class B, blah blah blah, team this, team that. That foolishness, it has to stop, Communicator and Cashbox, because when you look at what is actually happening, now the same thing now puts APC in opposition. Now in less than about 4 months, because they call 6 months, when they call 6 months, because the thing we can talk now myself, Communicator and Cashbox. We don't say 6 months at all. Wait till we get left inside salon politics. Now less than about 3 months. Now in SLPP they govern effectively. After that, now lame duck and campaign now to elections. So what's in for happen? These are the things so they say with the point and out. So I don't understand. Say if at this particular point in time the APC forget a lower level election, one of the oldest political parties in the world, now Africa, APC as a political party, I think say at a time like this, for organize a lower level election, they don't so factionalize the party don't so break. Wait, if anything they are communicating and cash if can the be serious, if not be so bad opposition, I swear to God, can the turn this way for catapult to the limelight back. The NGC party of Kande Yumkela to God and his day and for rock the north and the northwest, because people don't fed up with the APC nonsense. Even the APC supporters don't fed up with this foolishness. They don't divide the party so much behind the it's ridiculous at the lower level set to this point. This thing be simple. We're going to this in 2018. We'll talk. Say, listen, 2018, okay, we understand. There's also a bucky foot. You look where you go for them. Not also for the look. Now, also a bucky foot side the look. You come to talk. Also, you bucky foot side the look. 2018. Now the same thing. Matter of fact, it was now this time. But what's happened in 2018? Now be 50%. This time now 100% of the kind of division within the APC as a party. They go tell you just to say, okay, the APC party song. That's why they big fully supporter there. There is victory for us. Like the magic. Now, Mama can I call it? I don't pull the results so for neck. We don't pull the results. So the results is very clear. You see the rogue. You see the rigging inside the results of the voter registration. You see the rigging 600,000 at the southeast.
But still, when they sing there is victory for us.
Right.
Then they see the blatant rigging or before the elections. They still sing there is victory for us.
Absolutely. You look at the results, they already don't get 1.2 million at the south and the southeast. That's why they don't design them. Then the 1.8 million now, they're not saying they look at the northwest, the north and the northwest delegate today. They're not saying they get for rig now the election properly in the north because they guarantee of the south. And then the NGC, they can't even kelade. I make it quiet, they talk. And they all fit for Labour American we can become electoral commissioner because can you know what's in they don't go discuss in the background. So look at that now. They don't divide the moment can I communicate and cash box. The important thing here, you know, if you give you the election by the registration numbers by breakdown from ward. How much people like this ward register? How much people like this constituency register? You don't do another way they will. It go give you no more by the region. You know, even give you district. This is by region. I give you so APC CDOM. These are the things we for focus on. Say we want to see a thorough breakdown. Because Waterloo, communicator in cash box, get population past Kenema. Waterloo. But they say now 1.2 million people there between Kenema and the southeast and all the side of it. 1.2 million. Then the 1.8 million now the north, the northwest, and the western area. There is a free tongue about 600,000 people. Can you imagine? All of these things they happen in the next.
There's still a thing there is victory for us.
There's still a thing, communicator in Kashi. There's still a thing. With a point here because the people self now the problem when it gets to it. And we work.
Let me say something. Ibrahim, you see life, we're going to call it evaluate yourself in life. Absolutely. Life get evaluation.
Yeah.
Ibrahim, if you now win, you win, if you a person go sit, but if you say they get 80, they get 60%. You pass all.
Yeah.
But what you make, even get 70, you they can't draw but back.
Yeah.
What wrong? What say not be study fine? We make get even 70 or the 80. Only don't pass. But for what you now, what you make cannot get 80? You know, if you in case you get opportunity, what you get for correct mistake, we go make you get your percentage of pass you want. Now, if you fail, Ibrahim, on the spot, now we didn't know it can't state why I fail. What you make I fail? Ibrahim Cashbox, the 2018 election, it don't know for like APC, not for even the who to the pass. 2018 election, na election for be reflect to APC people memory. Tell them say, what is the pass? Now we it was that even in 2018. Now, because they no go back to the drawing board and check what make you fail, what make you lose election. Now, it make you at this team A, team B. The team very simple. We not get team A, team B. We not get NRM. We not get Big Six at APC. But then to lose election. But I tell you, one of the greatest sickness at APC now arrogancy. Arrogancy. Now, the greatest sickness at the party because the circumstance is out of it. People feel say you know for tell them what's in the right thing, or them big pass for the big pass advice, or the big pass correction. Ibrahim 2018 we get J for B as soon as jump on. We get Kafala Bala movement, we get the Kaloko movement, we get the JFK movement, we get the Mikalo Basari movement. We get this time that they all been their ministers, we already got a cabinet meeting, but they all been get the youth ambition. Someone can come up from nowhere, can't talk like that. That grievance is the way people them good. They still go opposition. If it's opposition switch because they don't ever take opposition because they can't join politics inside governance. They don't go opposition. The crowd not be intensified so that it make APC lose election. Not by votes. Cashbox, no partner they don't know the person. They go get 68 members of parliament. It lose election to opposition. When even almost all the MP then that the city. You get majority councillors them, majority seat chairperson, majority mayors them. You lose election. It's not possible. But because you are not focused, and this selfishness and bad and arrogancy make the passport like they no. Now they don't see opposition or sweet. Now local opposition then begin from RM, the Force Reformation Movement, then put the N, they go NRM, then come NRM1, NRM2, ARM. Now they begin them now big six. The party don't divide than ever before in history. Now the grievance don't make now. People are not begin pushing the same marginalized people. Now inside APC they didn't say if you not support you, we they go opposition. Like say they could have been done in the governance. Now they get talk. If you not be careful, they can go opposition back who win election. Well, some of who got back and say opposition now would enjoy. Now do get for talk. Then don't make an announcement, don't come into team A, team B. They don't name at all. The team A, the person they give a name and I don't come from a single say, there's someone come out if in at no say, not in no the team A, that team APC. But on the day, if I need for kind of talk and clear SFC, they don't bother mix part on a team or team, maybe an APC, we know to team A, we know to team B. They don't name them all. Yeah, let's go and the coach, someone come out of this, they don't put them because they always want fans who send the catch. The SFC don't, they need to stop them. Because trust me, sometimes the silence means consent. If you don't name you, start seeing them. But this time now, if you got one leadership, but you cannot win alone. The one time for certify, company owner they compete. They can clear. Say if you do not make your team A, pull me in by your list. Me na APC party now represent any team. APC no get team A or team B. They don't get no big six now. They don't team team A, team B. Ibrahim, now the inflation start because of the team A, team B. The negative effect then makes you now. They say election need to go because team B don't fit in and they disadvantage them. They say no for them to pull a register. That's a negative effect.
Absolutely.
Of the team A, team B. Now election for that petition, so they don't go pick petition. And we get for look at all NTR. We don't begin NTR from where they go register. They say now they pull the register from one they want to constituency. Ibrahim, if you get 500 people for vote for APC, there's another people for vote for the one the way they get for choose. Ibrahim, you don't begin then you don't shut enough for vote for APC.
That is.
You cannot see if you don't give me chance for choose me leader. You will let me go vote for you by election.
That is.
Allow me for vote as APC.
So what's the difference between that?
Thank you.
57,000 people away the pool. Because we know,
thank you.
APC is not supposed to complain.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's the same thing.
You can imagine.
What's now the front can I say? Why you tell me for saying that 3 million people register? How you want this time? What for register? If now you know possible for register, they say other party they don't make the law say anybody go pay money in the bank. Now for register. Then they're not happy. They say 100%. How do I design almost in a constituency? So Cashbox, you get 100 people there now APC. Using 100% for vote. Then 200 for vote. If me no get chance for choose me leader. Now you know they do so Cashbox. Let me tell you it's very clear. Now they found the percent because somebody don't feel that in constituency them. They don't feel that at level. What they do? They set now a cabal because from lower level they don't set this one executive. You know, then they set now for let them get the constituency, get the district, get the region, for let them get national position then. Then they set so now. If you believe yourself, let us very fair. If I 400%, let all go vote. Let them choose the leadership. Let me say election. Let them choose who for represent their constituency. So, but for now, me say 100%, determine who I go for you card, able cash box. How you manage no first figure with the constituency? How you go talk to 100% for register? When I bring my next problem. So you see the reason. Now let's have not talk say no one can talk all thing, but we don't reach out to problem like the we don't reach out to Lukabo. And can't do for reason best known to him. When judge him, you know, he busy, you agree. We just say, okay, we let's begin to reach out to it because only the campaign for efforts can't talk on our platform. We will reach out to Ibrahim, so the instance we reach out to it. We need to reach out to it. If they want to reach out to it, but we too sabi, if you analyst, we too they do for when analytics skills them. Now the point of the show now, so why make this thing happen? Now this is team A, team B. Now I don't come to this tier because team B they feel say they're not disadvantaged. Team A they feel say they get advantage. If they just be going in the name of APC, not team, nobody they see them here. The negative effect of anything. They're not going to learn lesson at all because of arrogancy. They don't begin talk. Then you know then they rope people them. Now make Ibrahim something they would matter for talk. Some people they something in order to time this time now 5 months to election. Matter of fact say 3 months because Madam you get 2 months. Madam you now independent campaign, SMP independent campaign 6 months, 5 months to election. The same I don't know. January, February, now we get anything for us alone from March to politics hour. From March to politics hour to the APC, they not get even ward executive. Talk less than forget constituency, district region, talk less for talk of Lagara. They need to foolishness.
Come in. You see all the people are already called so Abdul Kago, Ibrahim Sori, na cabal. Me, I don't say you na APC and like me now, me I talk anything within me. If you pick if it makes sense or you don't pick, it don't make sense. I be telling you that say Abu Kago tell the camp they balance this platform because it believe in a leader. In as much as this guy is such a powerful guy, but trust me, he's so loyal to Cherry Coco, and the moment you hit Cherry Coco, it balance you. I knew this was coming. Watch the Ibrahim Sori. They're all the lawyer business. Watch the guy when I the lawyer for the ITGC. Like all the guy they are, something Jalo also. In fact, Cherry Coco gets the law firm. Ibrahim, when they talk about state, every state captured, even within the opposition, it get inside it. State capturing, it get inside it.
You know,
say, Ibrahim, sorry, you be saying no what to do. What impress Eliswe Pool? So vague. Oh, like because of like practically impossibilities. And not able, we were able to postpone. What's in these impracticable impossibilities? What you don't want to tell the people? What's in really wrong?
You know,
look how we do it vague press release like that. Tell us the exact thing will happen, so the people are able to understand. But before that, they can make very vague press release. But when you say they can, when they can talk to them, not just say with the big people. Like, we don't want to talk to ourselves. Seriously, I don't even want to talk to now.
That's a fact.
We just want kind of like make the people understand. Which me and the people that we care about.
Absolutely.
Because, some of us know waiting the reason for our salon day. We know how poverty sound like.
Yeah.
We know how it sound like for make it be say, my mind, papa, and they think about waiting for it in the evening, in the afternoon, in the morning. We know what he means.
Absolutely.
And because of that reason, that's why I do not have no respect for the arrogant politicians here. Ibrahim, I'm telling you, Ibrahim, sorry, Abdul Kabo, trust me, it go say before Abdul Kabo come to this platform. It go say, because they don't go after a master.
You know, Kashi, I would pray, giving say Honorable Abdul Kagbo, out of the respect all these years, I would pray. Say what you say. So you get a point, but I'll observe. Because Honorable Abdul Kagbo will not be too busy. The same business now be there, return away, they come back for can talk to we for let bring clarity. Because for we are because I talk again, we don't need these guys. I don't need Honorable Abdul Kagbo. I don't need Lawyer Ibrahim Suri. If anything, these people are servants. Then they serve with the people. So when we call them, they're for come and talk to we. But if then choose not for come for various reasons, I'm not going to pass a judgment yet. No, so Kashi, no rush, no wait, no observe the situation as we go.
I'm just saying it out.
I got you.
But that's my suspicion, bro.
You have a point. But don't watch them. Let we observe and let we see. But the fact of the matter is, like when Cash Fox talk, wait to make we recall these people. In times like these, like where a lot of people don't stand by now. APC supporters them don't stand by. They want for begin the elections today. All of a sudden, they get for telling now say, right, oh. Some of them don't even know all the letters I don't pass. Some of them don't read. They're not lettered enough to understand the letters they are already pass up and down. So what we go do now? Voice communication. This platform they reach millions of these people across the country. Then people here go come. We give them the opportunity. The same Arabio sees the radio and the TV stations in the country. They don't get access to all the platforms, them and the radio stations and the TV stations. Yes. When we get this WhatsApp is the most powerful tool for Africa right now at this particular point in time. When I come there, can give some clarity. Lawyer Ibrahim Sori, you can talk to the people. You're the chairman of the ITGC. Now you're responsible for these elections. If you are come in and Kashi, the problem is this.
The chairman for TIMEC.
The chairman for TIMEC. Thank you, Kashi. Yeah. The problem with these guys, if only these guys then they feel aggrieved, like how we they feel aggrieved. Take yourself away from the fact that, I'm part of the process. I want to be very professional in this thing. Yes, your professionalism not mean say go sense you, go voice your frustration or your anger. As much as you are professional, you can still put things out there, let people understand clearly what's happening within the party. People need some clarity. Una can talk to people. Now so happen at the registration process. So where everybody una calm down, una relax. We still walk through this process here. So for make sure say we go through these elections here. Not so for letter no more. We don't write the letter at all. For God's sake, come and can talk to the people. Go on our WhatsApp. If you're not gonna have your platform safe, you get cell phone. Take your phone, record audio, share. And one great group no more. Then you say, Lawyer Ibrahim, sorry, I don't talk so. So God, they go viral. All man go hear you points of view. Honorable Abdul Kagbo, the same thing. These guys, as members of parliament, even like all what they do, that they're supposed to do now they forget the voice. Not all we forget voice past them. Now they for use them platforms them, then Facebook pages them, then Twitter pages them, effectively for communicate to the people. Every member of parliament at least once a month, then for they go live than the various Facebook page them, give the people them word. Talk to the nation, talk to the country, tell me about the bills they went and passed the parliament. Communicate effectively. What's in our box Sierra Leone today? It goes back to the people. And this is why civic education is the key. Because the people of Sierra Leone, the citizens of these political parties, get for understand, say the power is with them. Now then get the power and then get for task the leaders them for talk to them. Until the people are empowered at the world level for understand, say, we want for hearing from member of parliament. We want for hearing from we leaders them within the political party. What's in happening at the national level within this party? So why they postpone this election? So tell me again, Mohamed PPRC chairman Abdullahi Bangura. You remember come the country and tell you no get clarity. It said January 24, now the last day where you not go conduct, you not go supervise any election again. Every election will be null and void. It said January 24. Now we already say the APC they say. January 29th, flag bearer. 27th.
The flag bearer election is the 27th.
27th. Right.
You remember, we talked about this thing and say we want to make Abdul Kagbo come and explain to the people if whether they don't negotiate, they don't kind of like go on the round table for discuss about these things with waiting. Abdullahi Bangura say and waiting the timetable say. I must say we don't wait for Honorable Abdul Kabu. Yes, I know it is busy because maybe with the old election team. But for God's sake, the people that want this clarity, man. Up till now, we can come on the 24th, like Abdullah Bangwati, we say, hey, the time don't pass through. But we, the people, need to understand whether they don't negotiate this thing and say, no, that's 24 you've been saying, you need to push on to the 27th. But you didn't tell the people nothing. These are the questions that we always they ask on this platform. But you know what, Ibrahim? No, they go say this platform, they're flashing Jelly Coco. So we need a candidate again. Oh, leader, they're fashion leader. We need a candidate again. Una depend on work there. This is the problem, Ibrahim. The arrogance of politicians, them today, they feel say the people them are servants to them, the people are slaves. So as a result, they do not respect the people. Ibrahim, they tell you, the daily way politicians and they respect the people, salon they change. Because they go according to the demands of the people. But now because they don't respect the people, they feel say the people are like one kind broke canoe, now halfway not get owner. It's just sad. You know, sometimes when I can think about the arrogance of politicians them, the way they talk, the way they behave around the people them. Then country there, Ibrahim. That's why I'm gonna me post box then there, Ibrahim. Guess what? The MP now me area, he sent me Christmas card. The MP now me area, he sent me Christmas card. It doesn't mean say now, like, you just don't do it randomly, right? But for the fact that he sent me Christmas card, he didn't bill me because he knows say he need me. He knows say he need me. But what are we doing? Now, salon, we rather, we go to watch, then they destroy we lives them. The MP, they don't feel say them for even bail we. They just feel say we're not slaves to them.
Absolutely.
Imagine, for like an MP, they send me Christmas card.
You know?
Because they bail me, they need me. But no, for we just see them like, we just feel say, like the MP then are God to we. When you touch them, like, oh, what do you for do? For make like an MP send me Christmas card?
Yeah.
They just say, sabi me, no one they sabi me.
No.
But you just hear and say, oh, man, just bail her no more.
And that goes a long way. That goes a long way. Next day when election come, you remember, you know, say, this MP, you know, sabi me, but he care about me. No, so that is the thing we won't forget Salon to that point. We will reach there by God in power one day. But these guys in positions of authority, this cavalry, this loyalty to leaders, I don't kill Salon. Loyalty to party, they forget the interest of the state, the country, the governance structure, the people. I don't kill Salon. And until we wipe out that classism, when you even look at the way the country is set up, the structure, where you look at the lawyering system, we then go college now, like Frabe College, and get your radicals. So we then come out and come into government, then look demand them, oh, these are your radicals, we cannot prosecute this person. Look at, these are the things where they kill we country like today. This Africa, they die because of tribal issues, because of classism issues, because everybody everybody they protect in company because one way or the other now we go to the same high school, now we go to the same. We should not care about those nonsense. What we care about that the interest of the country, the interest of the people, the citizens, the well-being. Like we'll talk about any teacher there, so a whole teacher. Can you imagine the pain? Now make us say again, the parents, we're not worry you, not owner. What we did naturally in 1979, Jerry Rawlings in revolution. Now, the only thing where they fix Salon, if that did not happen inside Salon, we clean that country. I'm telling you, get rid of all the pests in that society. Salon not go before. Because people don't take the people for granted. If the rebel war, brutal rebel war, where they preach by the woman and belly them, cut people hand, cut them foot, small picking them, cut them, aid them. If all that thing reach to this point for let people understand, say, when it comes to this democracy, so let's take it easy, let's pipe down, let's show some respect, let's show some decency. Let we allow people for pick their leaders them. No, they want for force their way into people. If all of that thing that will happen during the rebel war, we not learn, and all these kinds of disenfranchisement continue.
The way we can, now the people who know nothing, that they can't effect.
Exactly.
That then they hand in the court, that then they pick in the rib. That they use in the bone. The one we be saying that the causes of the war, they all fly with the picking them. All my picking can't talk make it, all my different part of the world. The poor one do is not get natural benefits inside the two cause the war. That is suffer. Ibrahim, what make Ghana different? Because Ghana, they don't go target the poor people. Then they go and do the cause the war, they judge them, they police them, magistrate them, lawyer them, every sector put them. 79 on a make they go buy paste, by toothbrush, on a make 10 man go buy 1 pint beer. Now they never shall it happen again. They put them one more day. From that day, Ghana not to heaven, but no. Trust me. Now we could see members of parliament, then they go make press conference out of the world of parliament. We will not agree if the president not sign this. That is in the blind. Quick. If he say, well, look, all the reports happen at the war. We war done. The whole report happened. Remember, they look the judiciary of Syria and understand that the main cause for the war. Imagine, Ibrahim.
Yeah.
If because if it not to be the cause of the war, they know the put they tell us the police and the judiciary waiting for interpret law, waiting for uphold the rule of law. They say that the main cause. There are different causes, but they say the main cause. And we don't see now. Look what thing they happen now. If I'm what's happen at this time, I not happen during. Even Albert Magan, this thing not happen.
Absolutely.
Then they give us a bill, court refusal. Say no, this person you need to come and do. Then they go to them, innocent people. Then they go put them in jail, sentence them for any reason, for no reason.
Comrade,
so
Marabio be attempt, but Marabio we come. You see that they kill. Now only APC people and Bambe Kamara and all one and kill. If they be mixed, the SLP people inside back, the one they always have to pass the law in the parliament in the 1960s.
But
they do the all camp.
No go far. Even them, they will not be APC. Okay, they will be overthrow by law. It's a law. Say anybody will overthrow. We miss school is a treason. When the trouble say APC keep them, I mean the call. Mina will not be APC. No, so SLP will not be the call.
Yes.
Now in the call and the killing. Mina then James Kekari in the call. Then the point about they Basta Killing, they ever mentioned them. APC could have informed me that Mina and Kakana be APC.
Absolutely.
When they hold them for treason, when they talk for killing and they call them, they ever call them Basta Killing. They call them.
No.
Then they call them Bangula. Now then Mina they call them Kakana. When they want to talk about kill them, they call Kula Samba.
Yes.
The simple thing they get about Kula Samba. Baskanga. They selectively call them people out. Who that okay Kula Samba because that's Southeast Ghana.
Yeah.
They will not fall short by the 24 people we pass for kill. But they take and say, not just because of Cuba, then they take and say, because of the opposite. They know they ever go down to the level and say, how many people don't kill? We not to something at all. Let's be very honest here.
Absolutely.
But make them when they will kill them for nothing. For nothing, extrajudicial for nothing. Because nobody do win when they family. What did they do? They make us say they don't bury them, they don't bury them. But I think they don't ever go down. They don't ever go unpunished. That they kill them, they make them the major jalo there. The air can do them. The salam cook at them for nothing. Hold them. We thought to start trial, Ibrahim.
Absolutely.
That's what happened at Burkina Faso. But Thomas Sankara, Saloon is a happy man.
Absolutely.
We believe during the past regime when they took him.
Yeah.
But they didn't go kill people them. Extrajudicially, till today, they not even forget courts if we're going to do sorry.
No go for Gambia or Gambia, Yaya Jamin self, they all are responsible. Around the same time, they commit crime.
Even the TRC report, but make them they not measure a day. For serial, they not even call them for them they can't talk, for them they get their own grievance system. They not measure in the. Let's just be honest. So that's when they ever go unpunished. I record will get for last back. People will do that and do that yesterday.
No, they talk about the MCC report and all that thing they report. Why make you not say this government always they get powerful report? Because even the international community, they put the people and they strategically where they back them in the mess. And this is my frustration every time I think about the opposition, where it be said they know the reality. When to ECOWAS, outside they give you platform, open goal. From where you expose the things that when they happen, you turn one away. But I am sick with the way politicians and they use and then the people they back these politicians because of one background.
Yes, then they dance for them, and these are the eye opener I would give people, and people don't understand. Say politicians are not gods, they're servants them, now boy to you. Politicians in the work for una, and until una understand this, we una left for see there una the pardon come, they drive big motor car around una. We not get electricity, we not get clean drinking water, we not get proper health care. But in the drive big jeep them $100,000 worth of cars them across around. Then picking and they drive their Wrangler Jeep, their Range Rover all over the country. Una day, young man them, una they suffer, young women, una they suffer because of these politicians that we society. They don't get one respect for una, no care about you.
I don't know if you don't go salon where you see like big man since we're there in the 50s.
Hey.
And they call picking way old 25cc.
Kashi. That is a common phenomenon. That I make us say it is a systemic and endemic problem in our society, and waiting for fixing now until people.
Like that's what talk say because they don't put them pulling that static area the way they report them in the past. You see, this clear example was when they kill some August 10 after the August 10 protest. So see Joseph Sano, civil society might get for that report against government. Then go talk see you better let them kill them, let them kill them, let them kill them. Imagine the man looking for the report to remember. So if you know that you believe let them kill people them, that makes the August 10. You get for go like Pademba Road, you get for go like the Makini Massacre, you get for go like the Chobo, the Lushari Man, like the Chocolate Bag, because I get for report. Although I don't see, I think my man share that I get for watch when they say the Pademba Road massacre report is out.
Yes.
Well, you know the official, our man died.
Then they play with we.
You know they tell me, but what's happening at Pademba Road with me?
Yeah.
I see all what's happening. I know that they put the
Abdul Fatoma, just want to know so Russia, we go for listen to her.
No. I look at that for so you know, I don't want to judge them. You cannot look at it. Look at the report.
Yes.
What you get for see? If he be said because me no say in now pursue them in beach where be the jail the beach for mistake. He say he tell them say hey that the government get top interest over that. They no agree. Remember? Yes. Now so he respond say hey the government get top interest over my business. They don't agree. That's no. They don't mean to let them blame you, but let them allow them to talk about me in the newspaper or let me say let them inform people about me. He say no, don't go talking no to me do. But the government they not agree. Listen to them. This is the civil society. So I wait for the reports where they can look to the patient look and tell you don't.
Absolutely.
They will take note. Who they are alive.
Yeah.
Who know that they kill. Who know a better police up on the road. Who know that they do the act. So that report the how we get proper reports. We get the Vicky remove them. They sit down. We get them to the valid them. We get them Fatoma them. We get Joseph Saro them. We get them the Fasus Kuruba them. Don't you know how we get better team? So statistically, they always put them full them. Number for the modernized APC. APC no ever no say the test report was against APC. Me I talk at time against it. Then make a note of for say that SLPO. All the battle they do from when they come out Kamajo.
Yeah.
All the kill Kamajo they do.
Then justify them. Then justify them.
The FS can the report. Then justify why the FS can never talk say that because of Kamajo they kill soldier. Then make the FS because if Kamajo not be the FS ever can to be.
That is the problem. That is the problem with the APC as a political party. They're not ever able to get strategic team for tackle the international propaganda. Yeah, you know. Yes.
You play music.
You see, enjoyment. The thing with and that's when they fool the APC supporters them. Then they fool them that way. When you for example, let's say Galana na Makini. You see them guys that already eyed because they look where they got.
I don't say the arrogancy. Then they lead to all that here.
Yes.
Ibrahim, when anytime God give AC up, begin police to the way we meet in a place.
Absolutely.
Ibrahim, just like they say, if you go to any president, only direct yourself. That come on my way, that cleaner. You get something for tell you.
Respect her. Respect her.
Yeah. That person will be saying na waiter. You get something for tell you don't know.
It's a fact.
But then one day we got to get chance and come up and come up, bro. So man don't fuck on. When they become so arrogant. They don't know nothing. I tell you, they don't know nothing.
They don't know nothing. And that's the truth.
Become arrogant. Even when they tell them, say, hey, una not sabi SLPP.
Yeah.
We will not just sabi the face the hit that they make Salon go to the war who get January 6th of future. SLP, one of them be ever pass na upline. Now therefore be DT end. We will not sabi how they are dangerous. Now we do the right thing. Thing that is they say that chance report. It's wrong. They make against the APC. They not be sincere because I did that governor so they had the report. It's wrong. Not rectify back. The arrogance. Hey, we know the point of grudge. That the best as I know, we know the nothing. Who can you know, we not say no to new APC. But the mistakes of what's not happen. We don't can rectify. We justify. Even the way look the report, they not read that self. That's you. Most of them not read that report.
They not read that.
Possibly they read that 19.1 for the bid because 19.1 they said the report for Banam.
Yep.
He did it for Banam.
It's a clandestine radio station.
If SLP not read Banam, we can Banam. They say for Banam because they cause. We make get them parallel killing when the bomb from they say they come for a baby that don't they say he did it for Banam.
Yeah.
Because not to be that being clandestine radio station. Absolutely. Because of all problem.
It is about Julius Spencer, Ali Bangura, and Anna Fula. Those three people that we run.
Even the report, Ibrahim, they know they take advice. The arrogancy, like say, you know, one of the sin, Saloma mentality. If you got the issue up, even if you are by the way, by someone be good, also by qualification. If you see Sabi, if you see a better passport, because all them we don't go. Not saying that so Now connection can come and go for like get position. That's no sense.
Comrade.
If an exam is for top member of parliament, somebody will go to parliament to the because like question you get past supposed to be better exam.
Comrade, a lot of these guys, President Koromago pull them, bring them calm. We did not struggle for APC as a political party for like APC team up. President Koromago just go pull them because he sees they are professionals in the various fields. He bring them calm, say una work for the people of Salon.
Even the professional themselves not threatening, bra.
When
they wear coats now overseas, they say they don't get good job.
Yeah.
But Ibrahim, look how the country they like it. If they guy they be exposed, and they tell you, but come on with your overseas. Ibrahim, watch SNPP government. They get up now security in the next. Look, I don't get problem with this.
Right.
I don't get problem. But you see, Brian,
let's speak the
problem
facts.
with Salon,
Yeah.
Exposure. Exposure, neither with problem. You cannot go and take these people an opportunity as much as you want. But how you go take as a big people within this government where I don't go call the name because they have personal friends and I want to expose them.
Before you go further, before you go further, I'll just clarify with the Keke Toma, right? Yes. Because you want to clarify and let people know because we brother them with Europe they do security job, right? But what you decide for saying is
the problem is you give them opportunity.
Right. But give them the right opportunity.
Make them be understudied. Make them kind of get the exposure and all that in it. But you go take somebody where with all this, get this exposure. Then you go get an kind of position and they
look the resources. They always say that professor. Now this part of the world. So you never civilize how they can apply us go apply. So because we look like them always say that Professor David Francis.
Yeah,
we will ever go professor.
What's the comrade? Somebody where like na teacher. Look the thing where they do. Me, like the very first step, this guy begin to currency auction. That's it. This guy, he not have been that. Because when you talk about the PI system, the condition precedents and all that thing in the Ibrahim, all that thing they are currency auction, currency redenomination.
No one told that.
There are things they wait for day in place first before you do it.
Kashi, listen, we talk about Kelfala Kalonzo, the bank governor. One we brother Tony, we the England now, Tony Colomani, we pull go to the website, college website, we go pull up the reviews where students and give this Kelfala. But if you see the review, there is some one and in the game.
Really?
They say they say so they pay attention. You ask a question,
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised. Wait, we ask Tony, let's share that thing they want someone on social media. Tony, if you listen, share.
We see me tell us if I get chance, post them say in a professor. Or I a doctor like Cambridge study, it's the key quality doing fees. Because look at that, they got that foolishness thing. Saying that sensory study. Look how David Francis, now we study peace and conflict. You ain't go like report, you put tribalizer.
Yes, put people in tribe there.
Calon. Now we saying that Professor Calon. Now go the one need to Professor in the Bank of Salon. They don't ever can go to this level of this war. Even during the war, when I imagine during the war, MPRC, AFRC na the illegal government with the president sanction embargo AFRC. Salomon even passing.
From 7,000. From 7,000. Imagine the president sit down, they talk, say, like the dollar, they do well against every other major currency. Then now Lamrana about where they with AYV. You get exposure to Guinea. Why didn't you ask the president?
Why for asking?
Why if like the currency?
No.
Why?
Kashi, the questions are already written. Kashi, what did you talk?
The black thing. You know, any part of the group. This UK with the show. Who's station like the major man? It's not to BBC. This is broadcasting corporation.
Yes.
No, to man. This thing. They are the group and for foolishness.
No.
So two of us are instigators for good national television.
First of all,
if you want to chance the salon, would they close all that like television station? They would left you one with the SLBC. They would develop her. Not to post and get her. Or people will be saying, "Guy ask that's a question. You let Tony Blair go now or Boris Johnson. Let you go now BBC. Let you go speak to us. Let's see. I don't ask a question. You know so they tell you no cause foolishness. That's
Maybe I ask Madam your question. Now I say I wouldn't like to be interrupted. Can you imagine the post with the interview? Now you tell say I wouldn't like to be interrupted. Can you imagine?
Kashi, if
Kashi, maybe Kabari no advance as an SLPP, so they go first before they fraternize with the president. I got no what's going to pass. It don't advance because the old man they get job, but all get job on the SLP on Madam you. So there's not. You see, the thing is as if people will get the knowledge from the military support.
Now that other lady you talk come with.
As my I know that here, I don't ask my I know about if you see when there's no the interview with the president, you see. then the interview, not to like interview, it's more like familiarity.
Yes.
More like familiarity, then they pamper the man, like, then, gosh, like, sorry for Salon.
Hey, you get for each point, even like what you talk so for say with the clear all them boku extraordinary TV station with like government leaning, we'll get the SLBC. We'll make sure say the director of the SLBC, that position where every election he said they vote for him. So that tended to go and this the other win the people they put a day. But anyways, there's a lot of ways for coup proof.
I wouldn't buy the idea say we forget rid of them. Yeah, of course, 98.1 the TIC say, but like there is nothing wrong because you get ITV like another part of the world, this country back as well. Where they say then they get the only thing then journalists they are comrade. Hey, that's so one day even this King Charles right now. One time when I end up the prince. Like not in Papa Prince Philip, where in the talk on that say, then they free the journalists them.
Yes.
One guy won't go interview him. Now he talk on say, this guy again. Then pick him up.
Hot mic.
Free the guy. Imagine the queen in man. And they free the guy with the guy they can interview him.
If government officials,
then they free the president.
Right.
They free the parliamentarian and then they free the politicians.
Well, I tell you, under APC, the journalists them free. You see, Salon people them. The moment you get a dictatorial president, all man they go back to the shell. And the democracy itself for protect them. That during these difficult times, now they stand up for protection of democratic rights. Them APC they were free. Then they challenge the APC how they want. SLPP come due to tribal reasons or them feel suppressed. They're afraid now say no go lock me up. All man easy. Now they see Tutski man they make sharp moto.
What's that guy name? I see it now press it then like chairman or what director for like what will be the talk boku na AYV. What's his name? I see now even they make video they talk say APC not even get chairman they not even get they lead this country. What's his name? What guy went so? I don't know if it's a name.
I'm not too familiar with. You said
what's his name?
They work for AYV?
Maybe they work for AYV now part of like the press team in State House.
Okay.
So
I'm not too savvy there.
Yeah, you make one video then there. I'll go make my name anyway.
Okay.
I'll make my name.
So now you don't go to the White House press.
It's like oh God. If you do one video then there I will see. Anyway,
send the video. We go look at them. But this is the problem we'll get now with society because these guys, when you get possibly like from a president, Kroma, all the journalists, radio station, them one man free, then they talk how they want for talk. All of a sudden, Marabio come up, all man now this guy danger, this one I'll keep quiet. That is not time for B, not also for B. Not to say for B. You enjoy democracy then. You for still want for enjoy your democratic rights now. But for 4 years, without any detention and telling us only give subvention again a newspaper, radio station, this and that, all man silent. President Kuruma for 4 years, and as Kuruma not talking no radio station inside alone.
Yes.
For 4 years. AYV.
Yes.
Let us show we the proof, say we invite former President Kuruma and not come home. Let us show we the letter because me I get for ask for the letter in the former President Kuruma for say they invite I not come for can discuss national issues now country and things that are happening all these 4 years. I want to see the letter with AYV.
What's it tell you say Ibrahim? President Kuruma don't go do interview na citizen radio monologue. We not on announced business not tell say the good day. You see because tell them they go give protocol.
Yes.
Go stop at the program when we be election like this. I don't forget the actual but we don't go take the video. We announce it. They ask us to if I announce something until I begin with protocol, you go only let me can't interview me.
Right. Yes.
Selectively, they want I say they don't push on themselves long ago. Ibrahim Kaso. I tell you that they don't set a cabal before they can come and say, not set that cabal for discuss alone. So when they can look UIB, engineer Nabu, women say President Kumar don't set the bar high. Let us keep and allow you not to this today.
Yes.
Not say they will make foolish how they call ourselves becoming a foolish debate. When someone go tell them the truth, then begin saying that hey, Ibrahim, we need for clean salon the entire country need for the cleansing proper lives again for go for let that country better.
It's what Rollins do for Ghana. Now in save Ghana and reputation delicate today. Because they don't go after the poor people. It went after the class where they destroy society. Look at the judiciary. today December 27. The judiciary not put out a ruling today on the PR system where Dr. Abdullahi Conte then carry go in front of the Supreme Court. These are the man who writes the constitution. It challenged them, say the PR system is unconstitutional. The judiciary, Babatunde Edwards, from December 7th, now say don't empanel judges them for sit on the PR system. Till to this day. Matter of fact, the next day, Nine Parliament say we fit here una the judiciary, but they are left where until December 7th. The man will talk.
The people of Salon for live like Haina. The politicians rely on them, not rely on Patapui. What make lie on the front Haina? Not you want the worker, then the worker by the crowd. So we touch one, all they can put you, and they'll go for put them in Brian. Then that 5%, we depend on 5%. We need 5% for no come together. For me, I know begin at 5% enjoy, but 5%. 5% nobody enjoy. Then they want make a circle from them picking and green cap. Hey, Bonalibo, that's in for cut.
Then they eat the breadcrumbs that are gone for woman them. They'll go bother them. We take the get sense. We depend foolishness. They go and fetch for them guys there. You know, Comrade and Kashi, the one thing we will get, the biggest disappointment we will get. Now for last see young man there within APC. Then all nef, they all tick, then they go attack themselves and fight themselves. That would be one of my biggest disappointments in Sierra Leone. If I see I'm inside this 2022 moving into 2023. For see, I don't see other political parties like the SLPP, but APC within themselves, especially at these lower level elections, for see then they take machete, they man, they all tick, then they fight for other politicians because this one I want, now politician, this, now this. That would be my greatest disappointment in Sierra Leone moving forward at this particular point in time. But some people.
No, if you go fast, not put past stress. You see, not tell you the signs don't tell you for happen. What you wait to get?
Yeah.
You know, so you can blame for what you can for about. Let Marago then go make problem. Not see the video. So what you get expect?
Right.
So not even that you know they not even put up at stress. You know the wait for the video for come up put it for federal because of team A, team B. Then what do we talk about?
But come on, this is the thing. Do you think like this whole team A, team B? You know, we not even know. Waiting at the risk will make them postpone.
Orchestrated by every politician and cash. But they don't feel down yesterday. They don't feel today. They feel tomorrow. And the credit here. They hide behind people who are popular. When they create team A, you know, say if you put someone like name the that team A, people go for sympathy because it gets public sympathy. If you put a small, people love a small. So they take a small place someone like team A. Now we politicians.
Comrade,
and the dwarf. There
is a possibility, say something, and Samura come on hear about this team A. If you don't hear it, no bigger.
No, you go ahead. You say no more. You know, see it. You go ahead. Don't let you know. You know, can't it for the clear. You know, they can't tell you say me. No, they pan on a foolishness state you. When I people on a foolishness, they people on a foolishness when I try. They may not mix para. You not tell me that you not talk a meet for stop and say they not put in name for rubbish. You go to the member. Apart from team A.
I see you message yesterday. Wait. Why they talk say in the support by Mahmoud because
not to be talking for that, not to that thing. You see, if you are for top president,
what do you mean by obeying instructions?
You know,
what do you mean by obeying instructions?
No, it whipping suits. It go whipping suits.
If even by Mahmoud not fit, just because he obey structures.
That is Africa for you. It don't matter for these people. You see, Payansane is a very big disappointment, and we take with them because the fight we want for keep we fight. You know, in a way we not scatter and too much. So people like Payansane for come out and make a statement. They always say they not talk about that because the way they mourn me for come out now. Somebody we gets the kind of status we get within the APC.
You don't struggle. When get Ibrahim again, this whole struggle road they talk about. So at the end of the day, both parents and almost people in the sack, APC people in the sack now Wataki. APC still Wataki.
Can you imagine that? You see, so these are the things.
Wataki they work there.
These are the things.
People in the sack for some picking to APC or maybe it's a time they get a connection.
You see.
Because almost you see this is the problem, Ibrahim.
You see.
Both the APC ordinary people in the sack they all now Wataki. Parents and then you picking is still there.
Payansane, we beg you, left the lower level elections quietly and suffer. Don't mix. You see, because we don't want open fire per man like una. Not for say we're not getting them for talk, but at this particular point in time, it's not necessary. So now for left, long not see you again. They take them kind of sides and they within the party, the APC. You can come out and talk, encourage people and for participate in the process and everything. But for come now, say you can take power because you see, Payansane. We can say everything about people like Alfred Peter Conte and we take the party to court and all of that stuff. But this kind of a selective way of thinking, now the very problem that we first of all the party they go to.
But again, all utterance could have led to this whole postponement of the lower level election.
Possible.
Because people they now feel like I say, oh well, you don't take side to by Mahmoud.
Absolutely.
So it's like I say, we are being disadvantaged now.
Exactly.
But these are some of the things they talk about.
So people like Paya Sanepa, the role owner for the parent of the party, now for bring peace, sanity, decorum within the party, not to anything they can hide intention. Even former President Kuruma, he get power pass you for talk anything in that party. People go listen, but eventually he go bring problem back in the party. So in quietness, and I feel say if anything, former President Kuruma himself now, if now for come self and just caution people again and let people exercise caution at the party and all that stuff, then it go be very powerful. But for say come out and come outrightly come say this person, I go support this. Enough for do that handy. Let allow the people let democracy take in course. Because democracy not a one man get now the people and get Let the people decide who they want. You now you place them for empower people, encourage people for participate within the process, register, vote, and all that kind of stuff. But you aspirants and do you are not good inside in the like we would take with them out of respect and everything. We're not going go inside in there because we are think of how the government the party safe alone with everything. We act not sweet. For a court come out Aaron Fisher unilaterally in one green come out and make a decision. But
this platform is
absolutely.
For the sake make the cost of money, who say after Peter Conte one them. They say they go people for cost of money.
You know,
they say we say the whole executive, they not for them, they so they
no,
don't do.
And I still believe that.
And I don't believe we make Kusisi. Not to say would they bail anybody blind,
no.
But just give respect to who's respected. So for the NIB, they just like we, can't like we accept the car line say. APC not do nothing. You know they can be APC as your political party say not do nothing. So when we just say no, that they can't tell the party say not do nothing. Not be there.
Yes.
But moving forward now, with the city, the problem, what you make with the foreign of Peter Conte, we say that the future we can go to the panel. Do I go to the court? Now will not be happy with. You know, we can ever treat the party say not do nothing. Which will not ever get to actions. And then they will still believe in that. But for see, now at this time here, now they can't try to see, would they try for let them for the in the way now for advice. Like you know what? Maybe we not get interest for run again or get interest for run for anything, but for the interest of the party, no, just be neutral and try for talk to all parties who that participate. It's very disappointing because you get people like Kamoka by the wrong. You get people like Boniface they wrong. If you at your level, if I'm as a general, is somebody that take on level and respect the party, go to support, be one candidate, not just support. At that time, you see it now for come up for presidency because it respects structure. That means all that they don't know see, even if they respect okay, you don't ready to see. By Mahmoud, you don't get for support. But I tell them, you keep quiet. Like what if we have to forward them, Kuma? If you don't talk, but not anybody will say no on a good side. You supporting their hearts. You have to go vote for that. Who they vote? But as Kuma makes statement, you saw. You don't go see it. But you don't do for what go talk. Who go talk, man? Then they could be very disappointed with that statement at that time. Then I truth, Ibrahim.
And this are the result of the A team, the B team, because it's like I say now, like people that want to for kind of like go to the support where we say, look, we as you say, we get respect for them, utmost respect because of how they treat them, the way we cut the rotten judiciary where we get. But Ibrahim, you cannot make such statements. They go like this that they respect structures, and this is the problem. The people, if you don't take Ibrahim, and I believe say that make you see APC they ask for faith for. As a result of what they don't do so now, it's like I say the one day when they want get the one give power, and the one day when they perceive say be the support the party. No. It's not supposed to be that way. Now the right man for being at the right place. Whether you feel say be the supporting party or not to your business. Not to your business. The party and institution we're supposed for be run with by capable people. Not because by Mahmoud is support structure. What's going to talk that one day? I don't want to go inside by Mahmoud in business, honestly. Because you see, like it's like I say, APC now others have been bail, now they survive. If you able to bail the party, no, now you they survive. What's going to that one day? Yes, you get more respect because we culture tell with that. You get more respect. And I don't believe say everybody where they buy for their position there, they respect them people there. But just because by Mahmoud, they go lick their underfoot, so they feel say like come on, what's going to that one day? Who's going to that one day? Somebody where don't sit down, we don't go pay for corruption with yourself now. You see, this is the thing. When they try to build and renew, when they make people even teach they get doubts, even people are super we're objective. People in the question with objectivity because they feel say we support like a rotten structure. This is the reason why we talk. Because I can put you in a foreign position. The guy will support you now as the viable option. When I still do what's in the back. For waiting. It's kind of nonsense this. It's already anyway, Ibrahim, I don't know if we can end that there.
Absolutely. But you know, it's sad. It's sad. So yeah, I think so, and that statement that you get for Itaktamu, you know, I mean, you know, because they don't create a lot of tension to the point where the party now they don't get for postpone,
Yes.
you know, the lower level elections. It's not good. This tension here within the party. It's just too much, you know. The corruption.
Exactly.
It's just a lot, man. You know, people get for be very.
So Ibrahim, if people say this 100 people are willing to make so, which is not good. Maybe it's because of the time and all that. And maybe if even them be doing from a genuine point of view,
no,
people go just passive because of that statement. People go passive and they can say, oh, now because of like them plan them.
Yeah,
you see.
Yeah, but
this is the danger.
Kashi, to be honest though, nobody not forever cap numbers on election.
No, I agree, right? But let me say something and we get again.
Kashi not get no genuine reason. Kashi, there's no genuine.
No, I agree, Ibrahim, I understand. But what I say, like if when we get Abdul Kadbo them, we get like Ibrahim Sori them for explain the reason for doing that. Maybe, although it is not, I don't say justifiable at all.
Mm-mm.
But I think
it's sad. Enough for really happen, you know, because at the end of the day, everybody should be able to participate in a political party affairs. Everybody should be able to participate. It's sad. But anyways, comrade, I think so we'll round up now. And we'll remind people again, Mohamed Kana, we don't pull the results from the NEC registration. Then really tailor the results for like suit and match what they want for see in the housing and census what they do, the population census what they do. They really try for match the numbers. So now they don't tell we see they get 1.2 million people in the southeast, and then 1.8 now within the northwest and all inside they get for FETA now for see how, you know, and ballot stuff and get for take place in the southeast as well, because they're not getting numbers then. So for them meet that number, they get for ballot stuff all that inside and so this is the problem. And the APC not even get himself together yet for face these guys head on for take on these issues.
Exactly.
Salon people, it's sad, Kashi. We can't be really, really pathetic. It's a shame.
The 257,000 people that we don't delete.
Oh, matter of fact,
who are they talk about now?
Right, you know,
who are they advocate about that?
Right, they say Mohamed Kana say, well, you know, I think he pulled 60,000. We don't add back to the voter register by, and he said, he shouldn't play with we.
How we get to that stage? You know, nobody really monitor this guy.
I'm telling you.
What do you feel for tonight? They do.
Hey, you know, people like the leaders of the opposition at the APC, particularly the Cherry Coco and these guys, man. You know, APC people, Sierra Leoneans will not go understand where the term reach. You know, Kashi, something in comrade, this kind of in mind, and we will discuss this another day. But you know what's in India, the way they don't plan this election, I swear to God, that I see they announced Mohamed Kana, we can already announce the result. See, Mother they don't win. Then they wait for anybody to come on and tweet.
Yes.
If they don't plan anything, I'll be happy.
Yeah, happy.
You see, Ibrahim, what's in the problem? The man from where they be nobody not check them.
Nobody not check.
Parliament. We begin talking from where they not. We don't begin to this year. This is not happy. To say, hey, if we not allow for let local council not happy, all the SFP I think in pattern when I don't allow.
Absolutely.
Then can't tell me say no. Let all go together. Now they not even push another 4 years. Not push another 5 years. Also, not agree because the local council for the time in normal for no matter don't disagree. They're going to be having 2004. They not deliberately the parliament they go pass. From there, we can now say this thing. If one plan this, they want plan for use this NCR for the NCR registration for they want use and pan this. They say no, it's not possible. They can say they want to use the NI number. It's not possible. Them man they swear. All can talk. They can go to the booth and still nobody want them. It's not possible. Before that, no, but no more. Say hey, and nobody say. They don't
propose PR system.
We say we are not allowed the go to second phase of the voter registration. We to not get the full 100% of the first 2 weeks, nothing. Second 2 weeks, nothing. There are 2 days, nothing. Now at the end of the day, 257,000 problem. We don't know if they don't pull them or not pull them. Nobody know. They just put to that figure of voters. And we don't know if the problem here. Anyway. This one, no on the topic. Here.
Absolutely. You see, so these are all the things where they say, comrade, because some people get for pay attention to these facts. We know they come now because we feel for talk. They go say, hey, Ibrahim, the fear monger. This man be they win this election. Man be your person who did, but you did. Crazy they win this election. So hey. Man be don't plan now. They don't get all the numbers. Then they stuff the ballot na the southeast. Then they pull the 1.2 million votes na the southeast. Then they can take votes them from the northwest. People are not going for vote. And then they announce the election. Then they wait for anybody to come out and say insurrection. The guys, I don't see the play. You know, so anytime I know you are talking, but you see the play. You see what's in the happen. They say they don't want to accept a legitimate result. But of course, it get for be a big tussle because the international community get for the over the process. But this is the plan. And these, you know, the leaders of the opposition within parliament, their ineffectiveness. Today, for me, write letter say want audit. Cherikoko of the APC party say want audit. Today, nothing will not hear it from the audit. You know, use section 86(2) of the constitution. We give the power for someone 20% of the members of parliament.
Let's audit no more you talk about. If you tell we say go pull the people for protest, that's what they say. Like now,
absolutely.
And then they don't get balance ball.
I tell you, then they play with people and intelligence, but with brothers and sisters them. Now, una we talk to, una wise up, una wake up, una not allow politicians them for use una anymore. Una stand up for with democracy for protector. Una speak up against the guy there. For 4 years, Mayor Evarakisoya are the only person where they take interviews there at the international platform and they make meaningful points them. Not just to go and talk shubo. They talk factual of what's in the happen at the ground. The leader of the opposition, now one day able for take interview with VOA, Al Jazeera, Voice of America, when at the VOA, you know, BBC. These platforms, the way the world they listen to. If these were real opposition figures, it then would be really, really mean well, and not just the coast under, then they use the people them as shield, as human shield. Then they use it as human shield. Because they don't say anything come out, so they get for affect now, they affect. So they really talk about these things because they don't want for letting become targets of the government of the day. For whatever reason, either they don't compromise themselves or deliberately they say and say it's not worth the fight, which I can put myself in a situation where I can target me just now, then go lock me up in a water. I don't get all this money, I don't get to live this lavish life. I don't need a power for 15 years now. I don't know what's in that. You know, this is the danger. But anyway, like I was saying, or the left then talk there, any done. No, sorry, continue. But Lord Ibrahim, sorry. Honorable Abdul again, it would be nice for them to talk to the people. Not only for kind of a platform, but on a fair way, want to go talk to the people of the APC. They don't understand what's in the happen at the party. But for let us, they all don't go around and don't postpone now the lower level elections to 2 more days because of confusion. Not all man able get for participate. When I get team A, team B, when I stop that foolishness, when I stop that nonsense, let it be about the APC. Who can I have me? I don't talk from the get-go. The first policy I say, because of the confusion coming from 2018, allow Dr. Samura Kamara. You know, me say nobody not getting right, so everybody get right for contest. Me I'm for go register my political party like today. I'm for dinner the playing field. But I say no, don't create space for APC. Don't go create confusion at the country because SLPP for go at all cost. So they like today, see what's in the happen. Dr. Samora Kamara will say, this man, listen, the people don't sabi him. It get the attention of the people right now. The international community sabi him. This man don't contest 1 term already. He don't get the floor. It's perfectly controlled now. Una allow a number for the sake of peace. Now pull the SLPP 1 term go. Let fit and division within the APC. Una allow Dr. Samora Kamara. All come together. Una allow this man to be the flag bearer. But again, everybody get right. Let be a democratic process. So we observe, we watch for see what's in the happen. But una the people, una know what's in for do. And we also now do the right thing. All right, guys. Bye bye, everybody.